YouTube, model railroader fans, budget model railroader fans, Maryland area model railroader fans, and whoever else happens to watch this wonderful brand of nuttiness that I bring to the table every so often. It's been too long. I've been reminded of that. It happens to be Saturday, December the 8th, 2018. This is vlog number 15 for 2018, and I'm way behind. Way behind. So what's been going on? What's been happening? What's been going down? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Well, what's been going on? Absolutely everything. Between work, personal stuff, you know. It ain't no point. There is absolutely, and I wish this was a beer, but I can't drink beer, so it's not, so it's ginger ale, before everybody goes ahead and goes, what the heck did he just do? If you want proof, ginger ale. Generic, but ginger ale. Too late at night for caffeine. I've been having enough trouble sleeping anyways. Anyway, it's been a mess. To be absolutely honest, things have just been a mess. Mentioned before that we were kind of looking at a new place. We've had a couple of them come up. We've kind of taken a look at a couple of them. Some of them have a great basement that works perfect for what I want it for. The rest of the house doesn't work, or the rest of the rest of the house works and the basement doesn't work. So you know how that goes. And of course, everybody says, "Well, you're never going to find anything that's perfect." Well, you're right, unless you have it built yourself, which ain't going to happen. So we're just going to keep looking, and we'll go from there. But really, in reality, speaking of which, more than likely, this is going to be the last Christmas for the Boeville in Newtown in its present configuration. I am, because of the fact that what's been going on and everything that's been happening, and we've done quite a bit of work on the outside of the house. We're going to be here for a while, you know. So obviously, I want to take the layout down. I want to fix the ceiling. And I think I brought that up in the last vlog, or the vlog before, as to what my plan was with that. So between that and wanting to expand this thing a little bit and make it a little bit more of a point-to-point instead of a loop-to-loop. Of course, it'll still be a loop, but it'll be two loops and it'll be point-to-point. I'm going to do both. So you all have seen the Big E. I'm sure I'll bring it back around at some point. But that's basically what's been going on. In other interesting goings on, I know I talked about the train show that was last month already. Where the heck did this year get off to? I picked up a pair of RDCs, real diesel cars. One of them was an Ather and the other one's a Proto 2000. And what I decided to do is I've actually got them mated. I went ahead and built a drawbar to put between the two of them. It's literally just a piece of the plaster struts, sheet plaster struts I cut up. I try to get it as close as possible. Unfortunately, it's probably not close enough. It probably could have been a little bit closer, but I was worried about going around corners. So I haven't tried this out yet to see if it'll actually work. So eventually I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll make another vlog. Because I've got some other things to show you. And I really need to get that thing off the workbench. Hey, Dipstick, where are you planning on putting it? Ooh, I have no idea. But Yogi, what about the Ranger? That's off to the side. Anywho, now for the good stuff. Santa Claus came early this year. I'm going to get to the other part of this in just a minute, but I'm sure that you guys, anybody who follows YouTube, and knows that Robert Sacco has some stuff that he has actually put up for sale. Well, I went ahead and bought something from him. I'm going to get to that in a minute. So, unfortunately, I know he had a health scare. I'm glad that you're doing better, buddy. Shout out to you. Thank you, Robert. I really am going to enjoy these, and in fact, they're a part of this video, so stick around because they're coming up next. But here it is. I get these notifications from UPS whenever there's a package that's going to be delivered. So I get into work the other day, and of course it goes to my work email, which I have yet to figure out why it goes to my work email. I don't know how I ended up signing up for it that way, but whatever. So I've got 2 notifications that I've got 2 packages being sent. I'm thinking, okay, great. So the one's coming from Robert Sacco. What the heck is the other one? No idea. Okay. So I get home, and there's 2 packages on the table. And one of them is way too flat to be anything railroad related. At least not what I ordered anyways. So I'm like, okay. So I opened that one first. Well, that one there, of course, funny story, happens to be the checks that my wife just ordered for our bank account. So it's like, she's like, well, it's Christmas time. I didn't want to go ahead and open it up and be something for me. I'm like, well, yeah, in reality it is because you take care of all the finances. So, yeah, okay. But then the other one said it came from Canada. And I'm like, I didn't order anything from Canada. The heck is coming from Canada? So, anyway, my daughter's sitting there, too, and she's like, well, it's from such and such. I'm not going to mention his name, because even though I emailed him, I think it may have been the same person that ended up being Santa Claus last year. So I'm going to be kind. I'm not going to actually put it out there as to who it was, but I'm just going to say it's somebody from north of the border, and no, it wasn't Sparky. Before everybody starts, hey, it must have been Sparky. No, it wasn't Sparky. No. So, one of our buddies up north went ahead and sent me a package, and of course it was wrapped in Christmas paper, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, I've already opened it up and looked to see what exactly it was, because I was concerned as like, I didn't order anything from up north. So anyway, what actually is in the box is a pair of tank cars. Thanks a lot. Thanks, never mind. So it's the DuPont, and this one here is really cool. This one here is for the Gulf. So, or the Gulf Oil Company, which like I said, that's cool. I really appreciated it. I'm thankful that I have folks that are out there that like what I do, that see what I do, that I know along the way over the years I've probably ruffled a few feathers, and I apologized, and I apologized for that back then. I'll apologize for it again. But this is cool. This is what makes this community unique, is the fact that we help each other out. And I do appreciate the tank cars, and they will definitely get put to use. Maybe not so much on the present one, but on the future Boeville and Newtown, these guys have definitely got a home. Thank you very much. Secret Santa from Canada. Anywho, so I'm at work yesterday, and the second box comes, and this is the one that I was waiting for. This is the one that I was waiting for. So, I've already opened this one up too, but that's okay. That's fine. Because what we have here is a nickel plate road PA1. And of course, everybody knows I've already got one PA1, and that one there happens to be painted up for the Boeville in Newtown. But I've always been a fan to a point of the nickel plate. I think that they had some of the most unique, or they had a unique paint scheme, and it was a unique name, nickel plate. Where the heck is that at? So anyway, I happen to like this paint scheme, so I went ahead and from Mr. Sacco's collection of stuff, Not only did I get one, but I've got a pair. So, and he did mention that they weren't running. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have ourselves a little bit of maintenance to do. Let me see here. Where is my... Oh, there's my oil. There's my grease. And there's my toothpicks. First thing I got to do is I got to get the tank cars out of the way. Oh, where the heck am I going to put the tank cars? I've got this huge daggone basement and I've got nowhere to put anything. Imagine that. How does that happen? Let's just hang that up over there for the moment. That way it gets out of the way. We'll take the tank cars and we will stick them over there because one of these needs a little bit of help. It's not a problem. We're going to take the old Southern RS3 and move him over here. We're going to take the old Lackawanna, move him over there. Get them out of the way. Let's see. My Great Northern track cleaning car can go over here. And let's see, I don't need the Dremels. That can go up there. Sorry, folks. I should have done this ahead of time, and I didn't. Now I've got a mess. But of course. Alright. Okay. I decided to cut a lot of this out. I went ahead and I started working on the PAs. That was the next portion of the video. The problem is when I really sat back and thought about it, the whole video had ran for like 45 minutes, which is just way too long. So what I'm going to do is I may go ahead and put that on, kind of on the next vlog as the beginning part of it. But I'm going to try and chop it up a little bit to where there isn't dead space and things of that nature. And I really don't feel like futzing with that right now. So that's not going to be, we're not going to go into that. But I did do some maintenance on the PAs. I'm going to show probably a little bit of that on the next vlog. I don't know when that's going to be. But I got a little frustrated with the whole thing because I think these are like Gen 2 or maybe they're Gen 1 non-rubber band driven. And it's the first time I've ever messed with anything from Athearn like this. I'm used to playing, I guess, with what would be considered a Gen 2, which was the whole plastic truck and things. These here are actually metal. They're a little different, and they come apart a little differently, and it almost looks like an Atlas mechanism inside of here. But regardless, the problem is the long, like I said, the other video was just way too long. I couldn't put that up. I wasn't going to do that to you all. Yeah, I've been off the air for a while. I wasn't going to sit there and make you guys suffer through a 45-minute video. That's not what I do. So, a couple of shout-outs here, real quick, before I forget it. Obviously, to everybody and the different model railroading worlds out there, the YouTube model builders, the Maryland area railroaders, the budget model railroaders, and a couple of the other groups that I'm a part of. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, if I don't talk to you all before then. Hopefully I'll be able to get down here maybe one more time before the new year. If not, so be it. Huge shout outs out there to everybody who's been trying to get a hold of me, who has been getting a hold of me. I know there's been some things that have gone on, unfortunately. I know we lost, and I can't think of his name right now, and I know we lost a model railroader not that long ago. I know Big Bill put something up about it. May he rest in peace. Hopefully his family, and prayers to him and prayers to his family. I know that Sparky lost his mom in the process. Sparky, I'm sorry. I know I sent you condolences as well, and I know opening an old wound. I get it, but, you know, prayers to you, brother. Hopefully everything's going well for you as well. And to Robert Sacco and the Sacco family, and also to the Secret Santa, you know who you are, for actually really turning things around for me here lately. Things have been nuts, mainly with work, but things have been extremely nuts otherwise as well. So, again, huge shout out to everybody out there in YouTube land. I appreciate it. You all know the deal. You wait for the highball, green tracks ahead. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Look out for the man in red. And no, Gino, I'm not talking about the Alabama Crimson Tide. You all have a good one. See ya.